Hey guys, Justin here from Simplified Investing. I hope you guys are having a great weekend. As you can tell from the title of this video, this will be our weekly watch list that we are putting together, as well as doing a market breakdown. So before I get started with that, if you are interested in joining our private team to get our course to learn how to trade, to get our alerts to follow along with us, feel free to check out simplified-investing.com today. We would love to have you guys on board. With that being said, the 5 plays this week, the first one being AMD, second one being Apple, third one being MRNA, fourth one being Tesla, and then the fifth one being CMG. Enjoy. Thank you. So to get things started out, as we do with every other video that we do have where we put together a watch list, the first thing that you want to do before the coming week is get an understanding of where the market is heading. What can we expect on the market? Are we seeing weakness? Are we seeing strength on the market? The key to doing that is breaking it down by ETFs or indices or futures. The one that I typically use, as you've seen in previous videos, will be the S&P 500 index, or the ETF for it, which is going to be the ticker symbol SPY. So going right in, you can see on SPY here, very, very narrow week here the past week. And that, as we mentioned to the private team, can be expected when you do have a very large amount of earnings reports, earnings season that is. You can expect a lot of consolidation. The market's taking time to digest all of these earnings relative to past, relative to their future forecasts. The market's trying to digest all of them, and when you have a majority of large cap stocks reporting in these 2 weeks, this past week and then this coming week, it makes it very challenging for the market to find a direction, as it is still trying to digest all that information that is coming out from those earnings reports. Now, this isn't something that just happened this earnings season. This is something that's prevalent during a lot of earnings seasons. The biggest thing is waiting for the market to find out and digest the information that's being reported and then move from there. So you can see we're holding this 437.61 support region, which is where we had this cup breakout back on 714. We formed this cup here. Breakout on 723, but again, such a narrow week here that we saw last week in the market. Super difficult if you are swing trading when you don't have any market direction. You basically get all this consolidation here. The key is 437.61. If we do break this, we do have potential to see that 430 support zone. We will be watching this on the daily and the weekly chart, but again, so much consolidation here. 437.61 providing us with that support, and then all-time high resistance here at 441.80 for the upside. But again, lots of consolidation here. We still have quite a few earnings reports within the coming week. Something to note as well, could very well see a lot of consolidation here again this week on the market, as the market still is trying to digest all the earnings reports, future forecasts for Q3, and so on. That being said, the first play of the week, one that we've been trading a lot lately, one that we've had pretty good success on, is going to be AMD. Now, the first checklist that you look for when you are finding something that you want to trade, a watch list perspective, is, are we trading abnormal volume? Well, look at this volume on AMD here. We're trading around 125 million versus that relative average of about 25 million. So we're trading 5x the normal amount of volume. So boom, that fits our first point of our checklist. AMD, super strong here. This 3-bar setup, super strong with volume, strength, price action here, 3 strong bullish candles. Buyers continuing to make this into a higher high trend move here off of that strong earnings report. I will be watching this over that 107 region. We are getting close to that in the bid and ask here after hours, but we are at all-time highs, so we have to resort to those intraday levels to find those regions to watch. So watching this for a 107 breakout, could very easily see 110 plus here on Monday and in the coming week. That's what we are watching on AMD here. 107 volume to confirm this upside move and continuation to the upside, with support being down below here at this 100 region. So again, looking very strong here on AMD, just waiting on that 107 breakout with volume, and we'll be taking this one to the upside. The second one, not one that's trading a huge amount of abnormal volume, and in fact, it's not trading much abnormal volume at all, but liking this consolidation that we are getting here on Apple near highs. Now, it doesn't fit the volume perspective, but it fits the price action, the consolidation, and an uptrend perspective here, with buyers, a lot of buyers coming in at this 144 region. That's where we have seen continuous buying pressure coming in here on Apple. We saw it here on Friday as well. We also saw it back here on 728, which was Wednesday. So a lot of buying pressure here at that 144. That means the buyers are desperately trying to hold this to the upside here. The key for this one for a breakout to the upside, I would like personally a breakout over 150. we had a lot of weakness here on the market on Friday, but Apple finishing in the green, strength relative to the index. So something to watch for continuation into Monday. But again, 144 buyers taking this very strong, looking strong here at this level on Apple. The key for this one for a confirmation breakout move to the upside would be that 150 level. With volume, you can see we touched this level on 715. Sellers taking that in a hurry to the downside. So watching that 144 buyers here on Apple, and then watching a breakout of 150 for that move to the upside this week on Apple. Third play, one that we've also been trading quite a bit recently, MRNA. We're trying to form this. You guys see this cup trying to form here, trying to form this cup breakout. Not getting the volume I would like to confirm it, but it's something to watch for the coming week to see if we can get volume to confirm this cup breakout. 362 volume will be the cup breakout confirmation. That would be the region I'm going to be watching here. Again, we did get that massive amount of volume here on this gap up on 720, and then we basically are dying down in volume. So what we want to see is that volume coming back, that volatility coming back, and a breakout over 362 to confirm this cup breakout move. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, heavy earnings season, a lot of earnings reports again this week. Moderna fitting right into that category. Inflated premiums, you will have to watch the premium movement, but looking very strong here if we can get a breakout over 362. Just adjust your risk level and your risk tolerance based on knowing that they do have earnings this week and those premiums are going to be very inflated. But again, waiting for this 362 cup breakout for a support region below, looking at that 331.35 support level. If we do get a pullback, expecting buyers to take that region on MRNA within the coming week. The fourth play, not one that's on a huge breakout, but it's trying to break out of basically this consolidation base that started in February. So you can see Tesla before had this uptrend move. Yes, we'd have pullbacks, but we continue to make the higher highs here off of consolidation bases. Again, you can see this consolidation base here. You can see this consolidation base here before that run up. Well, now we faced about 5 months of consolidation here. Not much happening on Tesla. I want to see a 710 breakout here on Tesla to see a continued upside move, but this consolidation is healthy as long as we aren't making lower lows, which we haven't done here in the past couple months. Just a sideways consolidation, waiting on a catalyst to move Tesla. We had that earnings report, not much movement off of it. It was relatively flat following an earnings. But watching this one, if we can get a breakout over 710, lots of strength on this one relative to the indices too here on Friday. Lots of buyers taking this intraday. I want to see this over 710 with potential to see this 790 region that we did see back here on 412. But again, waiting on volume to confirm this one as well. One that doesn't fit the checklist for volume, but fits the checklist for that consolidation, trying to form a new trend here on Tesla. And that's what I am seeing on this. Looking strong, just waiting on that 710 move here for the coming week to watch to play this one to the upside. The last one coming off of a strong earnings report, going to be CMG, Chipotle. One thing to note with this one, it's not the most liquid. There are some strikes that are liquid on the option chain, but the spreads have been terrible. So that's something you have to keep an eye on in the coming week if you are looking at playing CMG. Watch the spreads. They have been really bad, about 25 to 35% on the bid and ask spread. So something that is very difficult to trade if you do see those continued premiums. So we had this earnings, very strong earnings report here, causing this huge 10% gap up on 721. Continued higher highs here, and we're filling and we're breaking out over this resistance region at this 1838 level, pushing through with strength again relative to the market here on Friday. We had very weak market on Friday, especially in the tech sector. CMG continues to push to the upside. Now, as I mentioned before, if you do have something at all-time highs, you do have to resort to intraday levels. The one level I'm watching is over 1866.83. All-time highs here for a run-up towards 1900. CMG looking very strong, expecting this one to continue that strength within the coming week. And we'll be eyeing this if we can get that ideal setup with the option liquidity and also the premium spreads. Watching it over 1866.83 for the upside. Support below on this one at that 1840 region. If we do get a pullback, expecting buyers coming in at that region. That being said, that wraps up our 5 plays that we are watching for the week. If you did enjoy this video, if you could give it a thumbs up and subscribe, it would be greatly appreciated. And as mentioned at the beginning, if you are interested in joining our private team, feel free to check out simplified-investing.com today. We would love to have you guys on board. Hoping you guys all have a green week and a great rest of the weekend, and look forward to trading with those of you on the team on Monday. Enjoy. Thank you.